Good snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good!
Will be a swing by Kramer, kept alive by Jalbert. Lucas with the attack off the side of the block for the kill.
Gazette, he looks to go off guard, tucks back inside to the A gap, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Harrington, angle, off a touch, diving, Dunbar, holy cats, wow!
Starcevic in the shotgun, play action, looking for a man, has him down the field to his brother Starcevic for the touchdown. It's 31 yards. Jake.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Thursday evening from the Raider Activity Center here tonight. It's the regular season home finale here for the Maple River Raiders on Senior and Parent Night as they welcome in the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show. I'm Chase Miller with you here tonight from Tower City. Taking a look at the opponent here in the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, or the visiting team on the City of Hope scoreboard. The Burros 18-7 on the season, head coached by Katie Stabler. They've won 6 of their last 7 matches, including a 3-1 win at Thompson on Monday. After this match concludes, they will enjoy the weekend, host Midway Minto on Tuesday, travel to Larimore on Halloween, then play Grafton and Mayport CG before the Region 2 volleyball tournament in Grafton. The Burros own their own destiny, trying to be at least number 2, if not the number 1 seed, making their way to the Region 2 tournament. While for the Maple River Raiders, a mark of 20-6 on this season, 6-3 in Region 1, head coach by Craig Poole. The Raiders have won 11 of their 13 matches. They lost in 5 against Northern Cass-Back on October the 15th, swept Hankinson in their most recent contest back on Tuesday. After this match, they traveled to Oak Grove on Tuesday night. We'll have it for you on yourliveevent.com in downtown Fargo. Make their way to Colfax for a date with Richland on Halloween, then open up and then finish off the season on November the 4th, going down to Wyndmere Lidgewood. For the Maple River Raiders right now, they control their own destiny, at least being in a top 4 seed if they can win out when it comes to their Region 1 opponents. So both teams still have a lot to play for here in the last couple weeks of the regular season. We come back after this, go over the latest standings on town scoreboard and more, and we'll hear from the coaches. This is our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight from Tower City. It's Senior Night and Parent Night on yourliveevent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm, and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
It's the Irie Insurance pregame show here this evening from Tower City. Chase Miller with you here tonight alongside with Journey Cruff and also with Taylor joining us here this evening. Part of our camera operators behind the scenes as we take a look at the Region 1 standings and Region 2 standings entering play here tonight. Oak Grove, the number 1 seed, they control their destiny to be the number 1 seed. And take a look, and as it stands right now, they will actually be the number 1 seed. They can win it outright with a win against the Maple River Raiders coming up next week on Tuesday. Northern Cass at 6-2, tied with Kindred at 6-2 for second in the region. The Jags own the head-to-head. Central Cass and Maple River at 6-3, tied for fourth. Maple River owns the head-to-head for the Squirrels. Weimar-Lidgewood at 5-4 is sixth, followed by Sargent County seventh at 4-4. Richland is 4-5 at 8, followed by Enderlin at 9, and it looks like Hankinson is going to end up being the 10, Lisbon the 11, and Tri-State the 12 seed. Region 1 play here this evening, Ellendale at Lisbon in a non-region counter, and then you have Northern Cass at Sargent County for the only Region 1 contest here this evening that counts for a counter. Fargo Oak Grove makes their way to Valley City. Hatton Northwood, Weimar-Lidgewood also joining the Region 1 versus Region 2 party here tonight. Enderlin at Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Kindred at Mayport CG. Region 2, Mayport CG and Hillsboro-Central Valley unbeaten. The Patriots have played a couple more region matchups, so they're first right now. Hillsboro-Central Valley is second. Grafton Spoilers are third, followed by Thompson fourth, and Park River Fordville Lincoln fifth. We know those will be the top five. It's just a matter in what respective order. Drayton Valley, Edinburgh, followed by Cavalier and Hatton Northwood, vying for 6 through 8, and then 9 through 11 between North Border, Midway, Minto, and Larimore. Some games here tonight. North Border at Drayton Valley, Edinburgh in a Region 2 contest here this evening. Then a large one tomorrow night, Thompson at Grafton. And that one will have a large seating implication as well. Will a couple others here throughout the week. So we'll take a quick break on our Irie Insurance pregame show. When we come back after this, we'll let you know what's going on across Region 1 here tonight. Also what's going on throughout tomorrow and Saturday. Postseason in Minnesota when it comes to volleyball. Postseason in football as well. Postseason in earnest in North Dakota on Saturday in 9-man and 11A. We'll let you know what's coming up this weekend before we get to our coaches' conversation next here from the Raider Activity Center.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag.
RDK 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 is now Agassi Precision Ag. You heard that right. RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsboro, is now Agassi Precision Ag. Same location, employees, and customer service you deserve. Visit us at planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. Chase Miller with you here this evening from the Raider Activity Center in Tower City. Taking a look at some other matches going on across the way here tonight. You have Ellendale at Lisbon here this evening, and also Northern Cass at Sargent County on your live event.com. If you're a fan of robotics, well, the Northern Minnesota Robotics Conference Championships in Bemidji will be Friday and Saturday here on your live event.com. Some Minnesota section volleyball tomorrow. Perm and Hawley in action. Also Clearbrook Gonvick against Ada Borb West. Then we get into a fun action-packed Saturday with postseason football on both sides of the river. In Minnesota, it's Polk County West and Mahnomen Waban at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Also at 2 o'clock will be Botno and Central Cass in the opening round of the 11A football playoffs. Also in 11A, Carrington makes their way to Kindred at 1, and then the 9-man playoffs, Hankinson will be at Lemoore Litchfield Marion at 1 o'clock for the opening kickoff. Again, go to yourliveevent.com for a complete schedule coming up here, and it's crazy to say we're about a month away from our first our first winter girls or boys basketball game. Minnesota starting things up a little bit earlier than North Dakota, so just about a month till we get to hoop season, wrestling, hockey, that and more across both the Minnesota and North Dakota landscape. And finally, before we take a break and get to our coaches conversation, if you're a fan of cross country, well, go to yourliveevent.com and check out our state cross country preview here for State Class B. They're going to be going at it in earnest in the Buffalo City coming up tomorrow afternoon into the early evening. And we had a host of teams talking with the Burros, talking with members of the Maple River Raiders, Central Cass, Lisbon, Carrington, Kindred, that and more. So again, go to yourliveevent.com and simply search the North Dakota State Class B Cross Country Preview Show, and you'll be able to hear from the respective student athletes competing and the coaches as well. Speaking of coaches, that's what's next on our Irie Insurance pregame show. It's our coaches conversation. We'll be joined by Katie Stabler of the Burros, then followed by Craig Poole ahead of our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company and the opening serve. Here this evening from Tower City, the Burros and the Raiders meet in Class B volleyball.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garsky. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
As we
we continue on our iReinsurance Insurance pregame show here today from the Raider Activity Center. It's Hillsboro-Central Valley and the Maple River Raiders. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank with Burroughs head coach. That is Katie Stabler here. And Katie, similar question that I started off with Craig Poole is it's senior night for them, but let's talk about some of your seniors here for the club this season. What is the senior class so far for HCV volleyball kind of mean to you?
Yeah, they're a great group of seniors. They've been a part of the program for a long time. They've put in a lot of time on that varsity court as well. It's their time to shine, and they're taking this season and running with it, and they don't want to be done yet. So we're going to continue to grow. They don't want to peak too early. They want to continue to take these games that we have at the end, learn from them, get better to prepare us for tournament time. We're gonna miss them all when they're gone. But Kaylee Smeldon, Carsey Hattlestead up in that middle front have been huge for us, and Kaylee Kittleson in that back row. Not letting many balls drop. She's a fun libero to watch out there as a senior, and Megan Ensign too. She's our only setter, our lone setter at like 5'3". We've got this, but she's out there and she controls the court, and she knows what hitters are on. She knows what hitters to go to, and we just have a phenomenal group of seniors out there.
On both sides, and it's a non-region match, but it's also a quality non-region opponent before you get to region tournament time. So how does a match like this prepare you for what's still to come in the regular season, but once you finally get to Grafton in that Region 2 tournament?
Yeah, I think it's great to end the season playing high-quality teams, and we're doing that. Tonight's one of them. It's a non-region match, but it's an important match. They're a good team. They've proved themselves a little bit in Region 1. They've stuck with many good teams. They're still up high. They've lost a couple, but they've got a pretty solid team. They've got some big seniors that are playing for them and some younger ones. And we just know we've got to be ready and we've got to play our game tonight.
Final thing for me, Katie, before we let you go is what do you want to see tonight to carry over into next week, to carry over into November before you finally get to postseason volleyball?
Yeah, our communication and our energy on our court, I want to see that continue to grow. Our girls have fun out there, but they do it silently sometimes. And I'm like, okay, but let us hear it. Let's see this. Let's do that. We can't speak telepathically like you guys can sometimes. And so let's work on that just to have that. You need that extra burst of energy, tournament time. You need to have that want to win, and then just continue to be consistent on our passing, which will allow us to be, attacking that front row and then get consistent up there as well.
Katie, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight and throughout the rest of the season.
Yes, thank you.
And again, Coach Stabler here for the Burrows will continue from the Raider Activity Center after this here in Tower City.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
As we continue on our pregame show here today, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance from the Raider Activity Center. It is Region 1 versus Region 2 here tonight for Class B Volleyball. Maple River and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Boroughs joining us now. Craig Poole, the head coach for the Raiders here. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, and it's all the nights, as we said earlier. Craig, before we started chatting, you got senior night, you got parents night. All your starters here are seniors as well. So what does this particular senior class mean to you and Maple River Volleyball?
You know, it really means a lot. I started with these girls when they were freshmen, you know, and just watching them grow and develop and not only as players but as people. I mean, these are some amazing kids. Just the leadership that they show, the amount of compassion they show for each other, the way they try to pick everybody up all the time. I mean, this is just a very classy group of young ladies.
When you take a look at your opponent here, Hillsboro-Central Valley, you and them both have aspirations to make some noise once you get to the month of November here in your respective region tournaments. So what's going to be a challenge against a team that you are familiar with playing them the last couple of seasons?
You know, a little bit of different people there, but you know, every time we played them, we went 5. You know, the last 2 years we went 5 with them. Unfortunately, it's always been that whoever the home team is loses, so I don't necessarily like that stat. But yeah, they're a quality group. They're scrappy. They get after everything, you know, and they're a lot like us. I think we have some advantages, a little bit more with the height and probably a little bit better hitters. But you know, they pick every ball up. You know, they're not afraid or hesitant about attacking from the back row. I mean, they just do everything very well.
We take a look at your next opponents after this. Then you get ready for Oak Grove. We'll have that on yourliveevent.com at Richland, which is becoming a more dangerous team, and Waimea Ridgewood to close off the season. So entering play tonight for the last 3 games of the Region 1 regular season. Craig, before you get to postseason, what's the one thing the Raiders have to do well to close out the regular season here?
You know, the one thing I really like is the way our schedule is working out this year. You know, granted we're away the last 3 games, but, you know, we've had quality opponents. And that, I think, brings out a little bit more of the best in us. And because sometimes we have a tendency to let down, and we can't even take that for granted with Richland. Richland can make a lot of trouble for about anybody. You know, look what they did with Northern Cass the other day. But, yeah, I think that should get us ready and in good shape for regional tournament.
Hey, Craig, it's always good to see you, and best of luck here tonight.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
That again, Craig Poole, head coach of the Maple River Raiders, will continue after this from the Raider Activity Center.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
This interview is brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. For more information, you can simply go to their new website. That is dhb.bank. Again, dhb.bank. Bank. It's the Maple River Raiders, and alongside the Hillsboro-Central Valley Raiders, alongside the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, that is, for senior and parent night. HCV will be on the left side of your screen, while Maple River will be on the right side of your screen. 26th match of the season for the Burros. Well, this is match number 27 for the Raiders. The last couple of years these two teams have played, it's been entertaining. Maple River won in 4 at Hillsboro-Central Valley on October the 12th of last year, while Hillsboro-Central Valley won in 2022 in the Raider Dome in 5 against the Raiders. These two teams will not be in the same division next year, as Hillsboro-Central Valley is going to Division A. They'll be in Region 2, while for the Maple River Raiders, they'll be in Division B in District 1. So this, unless they both make it to state, will be more than likely the last meeting as Class B competition. That does it for our pregame show. Again, brought to you in part by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote started today. When we come back, it's our American Crystal Sugar story and lineups, followed by the opening serve from the Raider Activity Center.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC.
Hey there,
we're here
to invite you
to join First Community Credit Union.
FCCU is the proud partner
of the University of North Dakota Athletics.
FCCU is here to coach you
through every financial play.
No turnovers.
Only buckets. When you join FCCU,
you get the full UND experience.
Enjoy our exclusive
UND credit and debit cards.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Let the geeks at GK Technology help you with your agricultural data. Their agronomists know agriculture. When it comes to creating soils and zone maps to maximize yields in your fields, you can trust the people with decades of experience in site-specific agriculture. Everyone at GK Technology has a background in agriculture, so they know what makes a farm run, and they speak your language. The geeks at GK Technology have a map and an app for that.
As we get you ready for the starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, quality products, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. Sadie Gallagher, a senior outside hitter, followed by Miss Kittleson, a senior libero. Kaylee Carsey Hattlestead, a senior middle blocker. Abigail Anderson, Abby for short, the sophomore outside hitter, with Kennedy Olson, a senior outside hitter. Smeldon, that's Hallie, the senior middle blocker, and Megan Ensign, the senior setter. Gallagher, Kittleson with Hattlestead, Anderson, Olson, Smeldon, and Ensign. The Burros head coach by Katie Stabler with a mark of 18 wins and 7 losses. Now to the Maple River Raiders wearing their pink uniforms here tonight. They'll go with all their 7 seniors in the starting lineup. Savannah Warren, a senior at 5'3", defensive specialist. Also from there, you have Miss Hallie Brielle Colorin here, the senior at 5'10". Addison Hannig, another senior at 6 foot even, with Britton Richards, a senior at 5'10". Kayla Schlofeld, a senior at 5'6", and you also have Stella Satram, another senior middle hitter here for the Maple River Raiders. So one more time, Warren with Colorin, Hannig and Richards, Schlofeld and Satram here, and then your libero is going to be Miss Richmond here on the season. And again, is Lilo Richmond here for the libero. It's the Maple River Raiders in their 27th match going up against the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Again, in their 26th match, the Raiders head coach by Craig Poole, Hillsboro-Central Valley head coach by Katie Stabler. That does it for our starting lineups, brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Go to crystalsugar.com. That's crystalsugar.com. Grower owned. And for more information, back over this with the opening serve from Tower City.
Great Plains Fire Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
It's that time of year again. Time to kick off another exciting and fun-filled school year. Everyone at Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead hope we all can join together and make it a successful and safe school year. If you're driving near school buildings, at school bus stops, please watch carefully for children. Welcome back, students, teachers, staff, and administration from Halstead Living Center and Heritage House in Halstead, providing living environments for seniors that maximize health, independence, and quality of life.
Welcome back inside the Raider Activity Center. Hillsboro-Central Valley will do the honors with the opening serve here with their setter, Megan Ensign, at 7:16 on a Thursday night. Class B volleyball is underway here from Tower City, and Satrom delivers the opening point on our City of Hope scoreboard. Quick transition game there as Satrom, that's Stella, earns the first point of the night. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, you can search HopeND.com. That again is HopeND.com. As Maple River will have their first serve here of the evening with one of the fellow 6 seniors in Brielle Kaloran. Bree for short. She will come on to serve this one into the back. Anderson is there, and eventually free ball over on the third by Kittleson. Chance here for Maple River. As this one's partially touched after the hit there, they're going to say nope, it's going to be 4. So there was no touch after the swing by Sophia Satrom, and the point will be awarded here to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Both coaches mention a good late season test that does not impact you either way in the region standings. It does bolster your resume, though, however, if you're fortunate enough to make it to states. As this is pushed across and eventually a point coming down here for Maple River. Point will be coming down for Sophia Satrom here as the Raiders regain the serve, as Maple River a 20-win team, Hillsboro-Central Valley an 18-win team, and both trying to get to that 20-plus category if you finally do make your way to the Fargodome, the middle to latter part here of November on the 22nd through the 23rd. So just over a month from now, we will have crowned a Class B and Class A champ as we have a lift violation after the block by Stella Satrom. It's now 3-1 Raiders. We'll get to a date that volleyball fans want to circle on your calendar as well in terms of what the new 3-division volleyball system will look like next year. Here's a swing by Olsen, back right corner. Richmond with the dig, and now Hannick from the attack gets it over on the third. Dug out nicely there by Kittleson. Here comes the middle, back left corner for the Burros. Set on the way for Hannick down the line, and eventually the Burros push this one over. Great sprawl and attempt, and they get it across here by Gallagher. Another chance here. Kittleson with the dig. Where will they go? They'll set up outside to Anderson down the line. Dug out by Sophia Satrom. Here comes Hannick at the 10-foot line. That'll go out of play. Good long volley there goes to the visiting Burros. This is now 3-2. December the 5th, though, will be the date that volleyball fans want to circle. That's when everything from the proposed 3 divisions, co-ops, the whole 9 yards will be finalized here as Hillsboro-Central Valley has their first service error of the contest. And taking a look at what Region 2 would look like next year for the Burros, you'd have Devils Lake, Grafton, Thompson, Carrington, Mayport, CG, Harvey, Wells County, and HCV. The Burros here with Hattlestead gets it across on the third. Back set on the way. This one gets up, and that'll be on a play after the swing by Richards to make it 4-3. So Burros will get a little bit of similar opponents that they play now, and then into what they did with basketball with Carrington as well. Harvey, Wells County will be kind of the new team on the block. Here's a serve by Kennedy Olsen. Kaloran set outside. Hannig with the push back left corner. No touch. That'll go out of play. And now it's 4-all. Well, for Maple River, they'll be in District 1 next season in Division B. Districts to regions to state, and we'll get to the teams that they'll play in a moment coming up. Olsen flutters this one across the net. Backs out on the way. Richards gets it over on the line shot. Kittleson is there for it. Make that Gallagher there for the dig. This will be cross-court, and there's a hammering kill by Anderson. It's now 5-4 in favor of the Burros, their first lead here on the Knights. You'll see Weimar, Lidgewood, Hankinson, Enderlin, Barnes County North, Sargent County, Tri-State, Oaks, and alongside with Richland with these Maple River Raiders. As getting a kill there is Aaliyah Hannig, and it's now 5-all. 10 points in, already our third tie here of this first set. So things will look a little different next year when it comes to landscape of volleyball, but very, very similar as B-set serve goes into the net as we saw this past year when it comes to a 3-division basketball. Still kind of weird to say not classes, but again, if you're going to win a trophy as a state champ, it'll say division, not class on it next year. Here comes Kaloran, hits this one off the ribbon, but she came into the nets. Eventually on the swing, and the Burros have their largest lead of the opening set. 7-5 Hillsboro-Central Valley as the Burros won 6 of their last 7 matches, trying to add to that here this evening. While Maple River, they've won 11 of their last 13. Long hit there by Aaliyah Hanna goes out of play. The Burros have rattled off a handful of points. 3 consecutive points here by HCV as they lead it by 3. Service upcoming here for Anderson. And Anderson just misses the line. It's now 8-6. Missed by much. Service error number 2 for the Burros. As you will see, Hannig again is Addison to the service line. Back left corner. The Burros here will set with Ensign. Back set on the way. This one on top of the block through the swing by Haddleston. Richmond with the sprawl attempt. Pushed over then by Kaloran. Coming middle again. And a miss swing makes it now 8-7. Broadcasting here tonight from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency broadcast booth. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro. Call 701-436-5777. That one able to get through the block on the outside here for the Burros, as that one will be with Sadie Gallagher for the kill. It's now 9-7. Service coming by the libero with Kittleson here. That goes to the opposite libero. Eventually pushed over by Sophia Satcham. This one comes to the middle of the nets. Unable to get that one over there for the Burros is Smeldon. And now it's 9-8. So far it's been kind of what the coaches talked about on our pregame conversation, saying they expect a high intensity here this evening in terms of a quality opponent on the other side of the net. This one by Smeldon is down for the point in front of Sophia Santrum. Smeldon with the kill, and now the Burros lead it by 2. Hillsboro-Central Valley, 7 seniors. Maple River with 6. So both teams very senior-laden here this season. Richmond in the back. Here goes B-set outside. Sophia Satcham through the block for the kill. Give B-set the assist. Satcham earns the kill, her second, and now it's 10-9. For that 6-2 that Craig Poole runs here with Hallie and both Brielle Kaloran. As the service will be coming up with the aforementioned Bria. She works herself all the way around the world. That'll be a service error number 2 for the Raiders. So both teams with 2 service errors in that category so far here tonight. Both will be exclusively in Region 1 and then Region 2 competition moving forward. This is the last non-region matchup of the season for both teams. Richards able to get this one over. There's a push by Ensign, covered nicely by Kaloran. Into the back row attack now by Kaloran. As this will be tied at the net. Eventually, Kennedy Olsen got it over. Set outside Sophia Satcham block, covered there by Richards. Maple River tight, unable to get anywhere there. Good block by the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros as it's now 12-9 HCV. Gallagher heads back to the service line here as a win tonight for the Burros would get them their 19th win of the regular season. Gallagher back left corner. Here goes Kaloran, set middle. Stella Satcham with a thunderous kill. That'll be her second. 12-10 on the City of Hope scoreboard here this evening from Tower City. Service Upcoming will be into the middle. Kittleson is there. This one set by Ensign. Back set off the hands of Hanig after the swing there by Smeldon. And Haley earns the kill. That'll be her second. As right now the Burros lead it by 3. Service here for the Burros. Kaloran back set. Satcham with the tip across the net. The Burros here will come to the middle back right corner. That'll go out of play after the swing by Hattlestead. That's now 13-11. Maple River heads to the service line here with Stella Satcham. As you will see, Ensign to the outside. This is going to be blocked, and eventually the block party at the net with Richards and Aaliyah Hanig. That tandem block right there and makes it a 13-12 contest. As Maple River looking to tie this one up at 13 apiece. If they can, it'll be our first tie since it was 5-all. Ensign with the bump, and Gallagher trying to get it across. Unable to do so as she contorts her body in the back row, and this will be our 4th tie here of the set. 13-0 on yourliveevent.com. Stella Satcham to the service line here. Ensign back set on the way. This one up and eventually over by Olsen. This will be tight, and a little joust will be won, but it will be out of play with Gallagher there. Hillsboro-Central Valley was looking for a possible touch, nothing granted, and just like that, it's Maple River with 4 consecutive points as the Raiders take the lead. Burrows here, we'll see it with Ensign set outside. Hattlestead, oh, what a kill for Hattlestead. Carsey with her first one of the night, and it's 14-0. Region 1 meets Region 2 here tonight, a match that has been 11 minutes so far here from the Raider Activity Center. Kennedy Olsen, a little change up across the net, coming to Addison Hanig for the kill. Give Kaloran the assist. Hanig earns the kill, her second. And it's been balanced so far for head coach Craig Poole. He's got 2 by Hanig and then 2 by Sophia and Stella Satcham here in that category. Maple River regains the advantage here. Up by 1. B set with the serve. Set up. Ensign coming middle to Hattlestead. This one will go out of play, no touch. And the Raiders lead it by 2. Maple River up 3-1, 4-2. Hillsboro-Central Valley been up a couple points here, and they'll take a quick timeout on our City Hope scoreboard for the Burros. Back after this from Tower City.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the Burros, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Brad Richter with Nodak Insurance. For all of your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Again, timeouts brought to you in part by Nodak Insurance with Brad Richter. 16-14, Raiders lead it by 2 here. First timeout for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the set, and head coach Katie Stabler, as the Burros at one time were up 13-10, and since then it's been flipped. It's been a 6-1 run here for Maple River. As B set on to serve, Gallagher able to get a good pass to Ensign. Back set tipped across the net by Anderson. Maple River set outside. They go to Hanig. Good dig in the back by Kittleson. Ensign pushes it across on the second. This one coming middle. Hanig unable to get that one over the net for Aaliyah, and the Burros are back within 1. Service upcoming here for the Burros will be with the sophomore in Anderson. As that'll go into the middle, Richmond to be set outside. Kaloran on top of the block for the kill. Bray earns her first kill of the night at 17-15 as Maple River regains the advantage. Keep you apprised of Minnesota Vikings football also going on tonight against the Los Angeles Rams. What's going on in Milner between the Jags and the Bulldogs, that and more, as this is tipped across by Hattlestead. Didn't have much room to get that over the third. This one in the back, was it deflected? Yes, it was. Sophia Satcham earns the kill. It's now 18-15. Maple River leads it by 3 here as Addison Hanig one of the 6 seniors here for the Raiders on to serve. And Hennig will have a service there. The seconds make that the 3rd here for the Raiders in the set. Neither team with an ace here tonight, but they have combined for 5 service errors here in the opening set on your live event.com. Service here with Kittleson. Kittleson into the middle. Richmond, B set. This one will go to Kaloran into the back. Kittleson with the pass and eventually over to Ensign. Quick transition game goes outside. Sophia Santrum on top of the block. It goes right back on the Raiders side. Kaloran gets it across. Kittleson there with a nice pass to Ensign. Coming middle. This is tipped. Good location. Eventually, though, we'll see going underneath the net again will be Sophia Santrum after the tip by Smeldon. And the Burros are back within 1. Good location there by Smeldon. So we haven't seen a lot of tips so far here tonight. And the serve to try to tie things up for Kittleson. B set with the bump over to Kaloran here. This will go out of play. We're tied at 18 apiece. Tie number 6 here of the opening set. Our first since it was 14-all. Tied at 1-4-5, 13-14, and now 18. Kittleson back right corner. B set coming to the middle. Here goes Hennig. Kittleson with a great dig. Set outside. Gallagher on the attempt. Eventually gets across. Ensign with the push. B set. Opportunity now for Kaloran cross court. Good dig. Here comes Ensign to the middle. And this one is kept alive for a moment. But you will see Hillsboro-Central Valley with Ensign there with the assist. And that'll go to Smeldon for the kill as it's now 19-18. Burrows to the service line here with Kittleson down the near side. B set. Here goes Sophia Satcham. Kittleson with a good dig to Ensign here. Here comes Gallagher on the attack, unable to get across the nets. That'll be in 4, and now it's 19-all. Bill River looking to regain the lead here. What has been a very entertaining opening set here this evening from the Raider Activity Center. Richmond will see this one across. Ensign. Here comes a swing on the way by Smeldon. Out of play, no touch, and Maple River regains the lead. Raiders with both timeouts remaining here in this set. On the Burros, they have 1 left for Coach Stabler. Richmond to the service line. Ensign with a dump opportunity. Covered there by Sophia. Here comes Stella Satcham for the kill. Good transition game. Satcham now with her 3rd kill to match her younger sister. And the Raiders lead it by 2. 21-19 here as Maple River continues to serve here with Richmond. Wyla to the service line, back right corner. Ensign with the bump. Here's a chance by Gallagher. Good-looking spot by Sadie. Gallagher went to that back left corner for the kill, and the Burros are back within 1 with the serve. As this will come with the aforementioned setter here with Megan Ensign here, trying to tie this one up at 21. Ensign, this will be tight for Beeson as she's going to get blocked at the net. The block there by Smeldon, as it'll be now 21-all. Service here by Ensign will be short against Sophia Satcham off the nets, and eventually the point comes here with Ensign. So 22-21, Burrows back in front. First lead for them since they were up 19-18 here in the set. They'll go short again. Stella Satcham to B set. Back set tipped on the way by Bree. Good looking spot, and Kaloran earns the points. I've seen the tip when you use it at the right time has been awfully dangerous tonight and used as a weapon here for these hitters. And we're tied yet again. Kaloran with the serve into the back, and that'll be another service error on the Raiders, their 4th of the set. And Hillsboro-Central Valley trying to put this one away, up by 1. Here late in set number 1 as Gallagher comes to the service line. Gallagher to the middle to Richmond. Kaloran. Here comes Stella Satcham off the set of the block for the kill. Stella's got her 4th, and we're knotted at 23. Serve upcoming for Maple River will be with Sophia Satcham, the 8th grader. Sophia to the service line. Gallagher into the back. Ensign coming to the middle. This one just hit over eventually by Smeldon. Here comes Stella Satchram off the side of the block. Good dig by Gallagher. Another great block attempt by Smeldon. Back row attack by Brielle Kaloran. Smeldon is there. This is tight. Ensign just gets it over the ribbon. Kaloran with the bump. Here comes Addison Hanig with the line shot. Oh, what placement. Addison Hanig could have hit it better. 24-23. Maple River now at the set point opportunity. Sophia to the service line. Gallagher. Ensign outside. This one will go to Kennedy Olson, blocked by Stella Satchram, and she does it again. Eventually, Smeldon gets it across. Richmond keeps it alive. Here comes Edison Hanig with the right-handed swing. Kept alive by Kittleson. Free ball over then on the third. Where do the Raiders go? Kaloran set middle. This one comes to Hanig with the aggressive push. Ensign set middle. This one comes to Smeldon. Kept alive by Sophia Satchram, but there is a net violation on the Raiders. Tied at 24 apiece. Our 11th tie of the opening set here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Got some free volleyball here in set number 1. Back right corner, Maple River, Kaloran set middle. Here comes Stella Satchram for the kill. That's her 5th, a match leading in that category. And Maple River now with another set point opportunity. This will be their 2nd of the first. Been a scrapper so far here tonight. Some good long rally. Stella Satchram with the serve. This one will go to the outside with Hattlestead, gets it across. Kaloran set. Here comes Hanig with the swing. Kittleson keeps it alive. Set outside now. Here's the attack by Anderson. Kaloran on the cover. Maple River here with Richards, gets it across on the third. Kittleson, Ensign, set middle. This one comes with Hattlestead and a good location. Hattlestead with the point, and now it's a 25-25 contest. Service here for the Burros. Kennedy Olson on to serve. Addison Hanig, good pass, Kaloran. Dump opportunity by Bree. Ensign outside. This one will go to Anderson. Dug there by Sophia Satchram. Richmond helps it out. They got to get it over on the third with Sophia, and they do. Gallagher, nice pass. Ensign coming middle. This is going to be out of play on the swing by Hattlestead. Didn't miss by much, and the Raiders with their 3rd set point opportunity here of the first. 26-25. Rally scoring, got to win by 2. B-set with the serve into the middle is Kittleson. The Burros here off the right foot get it over the net on the ribbon with Anderson. B-set pushed and then just unable to do much with it there on the passing for Maple River, and we're tied yet again. Tied at 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and now 26. Service. B-set outside. Kaloran on the attack for the kill. B-set with the assist. 27-26, and like a broken record, Maple River yet again with another set point opportunity, but the Burros have fended 3 of them off so far. Addison Hanig with the serve. This one will come to Kittleson. Ensign set. Here goes Gallagher on top of the block. Richmond with the good pass to B-set. Outside Sophia Satchram for the kill. Set number 1, and a thriller goes to Maple River. 28-26. Raiders take the first on our City of Hope scoreboard.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben, 701-636-4981. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
As we get to a set recap brought to you in part by Farmers Union with Ryan Opdahl here on your live event.com. Maple River led by the 5 kills of Stella Santrum. No aces with 4 service errors. Well, for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros led by the 3 kills of Haley Smeldon. 1 ace by Megan Ensign with 2 service errors. 13 ties in set number 1. That goes to Maple River 28-26. That again is our set recap brought to you in part by Ryan Opdahl with Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro. From Home Auto Business Life Farm Insurance, visit their agency downtown or give them a call at 701-436-5777. Then again, it's 701-436-5777 here for our set recap. Maple River and Hillsboro-Central Valley here tonight on your liveevent.com from Tower City. Chase Miller with you here this evening. A reminder, we will have a handful of matches still to come before postseason tournament. Region 2 is going to be in Grafton. We'll have all the coverage for you on yourliveevent.com from the quarters through the championship. Region 1 will be in Kindred. We'll have audio-only coverage in Kindred from the quarterfinals through the championship. A play-in match or 2 will have some video coverage on November the 8th. Here's a service for Richmond, back right corner. Ensign with the set outside. This is going to be blocked to the swing by Smeldon. Statrum with the block. That's going to be Stella. And Maple River takes the opening points here in set number 2. Ensign trying to help it out after the bad back row attempt there by Anderson on the pass. And Maple River up early here, 2-0 against the Burros. Service upcoming will continue by Richmond. A little knuckler across the net. Megan Ensign. Gallagher going to run into the nets. Maple River out in a hurry here. 3-0 in the opening set. The opening points here of set number 2. Matches the largest lead for either club here this evening. Here's a right-handed swing by Smeldon. Maple River, we'll see a free ball over by Kaloran. Kittleson is there. Ensign with the bump. Gallagher, another free ball across for the Burros. B-set coming to the middle. Stella Satrum. Kittleson with a great dig to keep that one alive. B-set gives it here to Kaloran down the line. In for the kill. Give Hallie the assist. Give Bree the kill here. It's 4-0 for the Raiders. Kaloran's got her 4th kill of the night. And Maple River with their largest lead of the match here at 4 early on in set number 2. Richmond with the serve just gets across for the Burros here. They'll see Kennedy Olson back right corner to Richmond. This one will come with Sophia Satrum blocked. Richmond trying to keep it alive, but eventually blocked on the way for the Burros for Kennedy Olson. And Hillsboro-Central Valley gets the side out. More importantly, if you're a Burro fan, a chance to serve. As Gallagher will come on now for the Burros. Into the back. B-set coming middle, and Satrum hits it into the net. 4-2 now in favor of Maple River. The Burros dug themselves a little bit of a hole, but trying to climb out of it quickly here in the second on our City of Hope scoreboard. Gallagher with a little running jump serve here. Back set on the way. Here goes Kaloran. Nice little roll shot on the third. Ensign to the outside. This one will go with Anderson, and that'll miss on the hitting error. Make it now a 5-2 contest. Raiders lead it by 3 as Kaloran heads to the service line. A win here for Maple River will give them their 21st on the season. A win for the Burros will give them their 19th on the year. It's now 6-2 after Smeldon hits it in the net. So if you're Hillsboro-Central Valley or anyone after losing a set 1 that went back and forth, and eventually Maple River won it 28-26 7-6. Matter about trying to get off the mat here. Was there any touch after the swing? There's going to say no by Smeldon to make it now 7-2 as Hattlestead will head to the front now for the Burros, or they will say there is a touch, and make it now 6-3. So gives Smeldon the kill. That'll be her 4th. Maple River with Sophia Satcham gets it across. Ensign back set right-handed swing through the block and the kill here for Kennedy Olson. So 6-4, and as we were saying, you lose the first set if you're that losing team. Lose kind of a tough one. How do you respond? Well, this is going to be a nice respond with an ace. Hits the ribbon, goes off a Hannig a little bit here, and Smeldon with a heater, able to earn her first ace of the night. More importantly for the Burros, a chance to tie here in set number 2. Service here by Smeldon, back left corner. Sophia Satcham is there. Kaloran gives this one to Stella with the tip. Ensign on the cover. Olsen set outside. This is going to be in there for a kill. Anderson earns another one. Abby with her second, and right on cue, we're tied at 6 apiece. 4 consecutive points for the Burros now, as this will be the first service there of the second set. The third in the match for the Burros, and it's 7-6, Maple River out in front. Raiders here with Sophia Satcham to the service line. Gallagher with the pass. Burros backs it on the way. Here goes Hattlestead out of play, and it's 8-6. Maple River up by 2, as you'll see Sophia Satcham continuing to serve here for the Raiders. Satcham on the serve. Gallagher, good pass to Ensign, coming down the middle and eventually going to get blocked. Anderson's swing blocked by Stella Satcham, and it's now 9-6. So this second set so far has been a little bit more of a basketball rally, if you will, instead of back and forth on points. Seen Maple River get 4 straight. Seen Hillsboro-Central Valley get 4 straight. Maple River now with 3 straight. Burros get this one across on the third. Where do the Raiders go? They will come to the middle. Satcham blocked, and eventually the point will be upcoming here for the Burros. Nicely done by the middle blocker of Hattlestead. 9-7 now, serve for the Burros. As this will go back left, Sophia Satcham is there. Kaloran set. Here comes Hannig through the block for the kill. That's Addison. Give Bree the assist. It's now 10-7. Raiders lead it by 3 here. They've led throughout this second set. 1 tie at 6 apiece. This is short. Gallagher's able to help it out. Eventually hit over then by Anderson. For Maple River, back set tight by Richards on the tip. Here goes Ensign on the bump. This one over by Anderson on the third. Maple River, Kaloran outside. Hannig with the right-handed swing. Great dig by Kittleson, then Hannig finally finishes it off. A little barrel there with Kittleson. Did a great job of keeping that ball alive, but it went just over the net. Another chance for the middle hitter there with Hannig for the kill. Hillsboro-Central Valley outside. This one through the block on the swing by Hattlestead. Richards on the attempt going cross court for the point. Britton with the kill here. Largest lead of the match for Maple River here at 5. Starting to stretch things out a little bit here on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, go to hopeND.com. That again is hopeND.com. Kaloran set. Here comes Aaliyah Hannig. Kittleson with the dig. Gallagher with the bump. This one over on the third by Anderson. Tights, and eventually the kill will be upcoming here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. But we got an injured timeout on the floor. We'll break with them here from the Raider Activity Center.
Site northstar-egg.com.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
High school volleyball here this evening on your liveevent.com as Abby Anderson Got a little rolled up on as she will check out under home power. That's the good news there if you're a Burrow fan. As this one continues, Kittleson set up. Here comes the middle with a right-handed thunderous swing by Hattlestead. It's now 12-9. Anderson is on the far side on the bench. That's the good news here, able to get up under her own power. Just hope that maybe all that was a twist of an ankle, which never feels good. Hanig, this one, able to get it across. The Burrows trying to keep it alive, but running out of room. And Kittleson goes into the first two rows here as she gotta be ready to bring your popcorn or your bottle cap, as that one was nearly flying. 13-9 on the way. Kittleson nearly took out the first two rows here. Looks to be all right. Service here for B-set. Kittleson to Ensign. Back set on the way. Right-handed swing. Good dig there by Maple River. Dump opportunity by Kaloran. This one pushed across in on the third by the Burrows. Where do the Raiders go? Set outside. Addison Hanig through the block for the kill. Hanig's got her fourth. It's been a balanced effort here this evening for Coach Craig Poole and the Raiders. Stella Satcham with 5. Kaloran and Addison Hanig with 4. And Sophia Satcham with 4 kills on the night. Swung on and missed here by Hattlestead. Makes it a 15-9 contest. Service across the net. Burrows Ensign out to Gallagher on top of the block. This will be tight and just a missed opportunity there for Aaliyah Hanig to get that one across. Burrows with a much needed side out opportunity and some work to do in front of him, trailing it by 5 here on YourLiveEvent.com as Kittleson comes to the service line. Kittleson to Hanig. This one with Kaloran up and over on the third. Burrows with Ensign set middle right-handed swing. Go out of play. Smeldon there on the attack. It's now a 6-point advantage for the Raiders. Addison Hanig to the service line now for Maple River, trying to stretch this one out and trying to put the Burrows down 2-0 here, but having other ideas, the outside hitter of Sadie Gallagher with the kill. Burrows able to get that one right back across on their side of the net. 16-11. Service here for the Burrows will be with Megan Ensign. Ensign, this one, it flutters across. B-set comes to the outside. Sophia Satcham for the kill. That'll be her 5th. And just like that, the Raiders lead it by 6 as the serve will be upcoming here for the Libero. As Richmond to the service line. This one into the back with Brill with the dig, and eventually that'll be 4 hits, and it makes it now 17-11. Coach Stabler wants a timeout. We'll break with him. 18-11 now. That is on the City of Hope scoreboard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Brad Richter with Nodak Insurance. Full of your insurance questions, see Traill County's agents with answers with Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. As this time out again, Maple River with a 7-point advantage. It's their largest lead here of the match. Maple River has been out in front throughout the entirety here of the second. One tie that came at 6 apiece. For those of you that are just joining us, Maple River took the first set 28-26. Now trying to take the second set here as well. Well, for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burrows, getting some ice across the way there is Anderson. She's got an ice pack right now. Well, for the Burrows, we'll see where they go with Sadie Gallagher. Cross courts. That'll be a cross-court swing. Good spot by Gallagher. Just gave it a little bit too much. It's now 19-11. Richmond with the serve. Back right corner, Ensign. This one will get hit across, and eventually the point coming down there for Smeldon. She's got a team leading now 5 kills on the evening. And the Burros, we'll see this one with Gallagher to the service line. Back left corner, Richmond. Good pass to B-set outside Sophia Satrom for the kill. Sophia's got her 6th. And Maple River 5 points away from taking set number 2. Kaloran to the service line here for the Raiders. Kaloran into the middle. Kittleson on the pass to Ensign. This one swung on by Smeldon for the kill. It'll be her 6th. The Burros after tonight's. They will host Midway Minto on yourliveevent.com on Tuesday, then travel to Larimore on Halloween. For Maple River, they will head to Fargo Oak Grove on Tuesday with Alex Hoffman on yourliveevent.com, then make their way to Richland on Halloween as the Burros pinball that around. Scrappy here. Get this one with Haddlestead back right corner. Hadig able to chase it down. Richmond able to help it. Free ball over, unable to get over there by Kaloran. So 20-14, and could that be the shot in the arm the Burros needed? When a scrappy point like that as they trail it now by 6, but they give it right back. 2 service errors in the set here for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 0 for Maple River so far here in the second. Service for the Raiders will be with Sophia Satrom back right corner. Burros will utilize this now with Kittleson, Richmond, and then trying to kick it was Kaloran as it's 21-15. You can give that volleyball Lionel Messi kick if you need. That would have been the second hit. Then if someone can get it over on the third, that would count. Service here for the Burros with Kennedy Olson. Kaloran back set. This one tipped here for Sophia Satrom. Gallagher with the pancake, and Kittleson just can't get it over the net, but great attempt by Gallagher there to keep that one alive. Maple River 2 points away in the second for trying to get up 2-love. Gallagher to Ensign here. Coming to the middle is Haddlestead. Good dig by Sophia Satrom. Set outside. Here comes Hanig. Unable to get that one across, and the Burros will regain the serve. High school volleyball this evening on yourliveevent.com as the Burros and the Raiders meet for the last non-region contest for both teams here on the season. 1-1 against each other in the last 2 years. This one will go Richards. Good dig there by the Burros with Kennedy Olson, and eventually they'll get this one across with Megan Ensign for the points. Burros back within 5. If they could get this to 22-20, it'd start making things really interesting here in the second. Instead, they will have their 5th service error of the match. And if you're Maple River, so we're going to put a team like HCV away in a set, try to get up 2-0. If you're the Burros, it's a gotta-have-it kind of point here and try to get something brewing late in the second. Ensign to the outside, Gallagher. Richmond with a great dig. Outside now for Hanig. Kittleson is there with the left hand. And eventually, the Burros get this one across with Brill. Here comes Kaloran, goes tight, hits the ribbon. Ensign is there, coming to the middle, and Haddlestead trying to get it across on the second. Just didn't get it over the net, and Maple River leads it by 7. B set to the service line here for the Raiders. Kittleson is there. Burros will see this one. Back set tipped across the way by Haddlestead, and eventually this one unable to get across with Richmond and the pair of Hanigs there, and the Burros still have life here in the second. Need to rattle off 6 more consecutive points here at least to try to get this one into extras as we saw in the first, and this will help Kittleson with an ace. 3rd ace of the evening for the Burros. Back within 5 here, 24-19. Maple River with 2 timeouts remaining. Burros, they have 1. Kittleson continues to serve. Hanig, good pass to B-set. Outside Kaloran trying to push this one across. Trying to go from one side to the other across the courts. And there it's now 24-20 as Craig Poole takes a look up at the scoreboard. Kittleson with the serve. And Kittleson will see this one eventually take the points. Make it 24-21, and does Craig Poole want a timeout? We'll see if he takes it. He will take a timeout. We'll break with him on the City of Hope scoreboard.
A few years ago I was teaching. Last year I was running a golf course, and this year I'm running a $1 million punch plasma machine.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do.
You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
Coach Craig Poole with his first time out here of the second set. Timeout brought to you in part by Brad Richter with Nodak Insurance Agency, agents with answers. 24-21, Maple River up 22-15 at one time late here, and also 24-17. So 4 consecutive points rattled off by the Burros. They look to keep it going as Kittleson has done a nice job at the service line here during this current stretch. See if she can continue that. B set coming to the middle. Aaliyah Hannig blocked Richmond there, but Hannig goes into the net. And now it's 24-22. Hillsboro-Central Valley clawing back here in the second. Kittleson with the serve. This will be tight. This one with B-Set gets across, pushed across, and on the second by the Burros. Maple River here with a free ball over by Richmond. Ensign coming to the middle. This is tipped and nearly down. Aaliyah Hanna gets it across. Richmond with another spawn attempt. Opportunity here by Hanna. Kittleson is there. Ensign set to the middle. This one comes with Smeldon blocked. Ensign now with Gallagher over on the third. Richmond, Satchram, free ball by Hannig over across. Chance for the Burros to utilize it. Here comes Gallagher on the right-handed swing and gets the kill. Gallagher's got her fourth, and the Burros are back within one. The tightest it's been since it was 7-6 is the last time it's been a 1-point margin here. HCV trying to continue the rally here with Kittleson. B set. Hanna gets it across on the second, but this one will be a lift, and now it's 24-all. It'll be the second tie here of the set, as they're going to get a clarification across the net here to make sure to see that. So 24-24 here in the second. I'll call it carry, not the lift. So tied at 24 apiece. Burros trying to take their first lead of the set. B set outside. Kaloran right-handed swing. This one on top of the block. Ensign sets it up middle. Here's a tip and a good location for the Burros. Smeldon's got her seventh kill, and it's 25-24. Timeout on the floor. HCV with their first lead of set number 2.
They can always come to you when those difficult situations do arise.
Contact Trail District Health Unit in Hillsboro for more information.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Since Kittleson has gone to the line, the Burros with 8 consecutive points here, trying to take set number 2 here from the Raider Activity Center. B set, outside Kaloran, right-handed swing into the net, and the Burros rattle off 9 consecutive points in comeback fashion to take the second set, 26-24. HCV wins the second again. At one point, they were trailing in the second, 24-17. Burros take the second by 2, 26-24. Our set recap is next.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in.
Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
As we come back here with our set recap, brought to you in part by Ryan Opdahl with Farmers Union Insurance Agency here on YourLiveEvent.com. Simply put, you could talk about some teams stealing wins and stealing points, so the Burros, simply put, stole the second set, finishing it off on a 9-0 run. They never led until it was 25-24 in the second. Smeldon with 7 kills, Hattlestead and Gallagher with 4 apiece. 3 aces for the Burros with 5 service errors. Maple River led by Sophia Santrum with 6 kills, 5 by Stella. Maple River with 4 service errors and 0 aces. That again is our set recap, brought to you in part by Farmers Union Insurance with Ryan Opdahl in Hillsboro. Give them a call at 701-436-5777. Service here for the Burros. We know we're at least going 4 here tonight. Right-handed swing by Satcham for a kill. And Stella, that'll be her 6th. And the Maple River Raiders take the opening point to both the first, second, and now the third set. Kaloran to the service line, into the back. This one eventually hit over on the third by Ensign. Good spot, Kaloran with Satcham tipped. Maple River will have to have a free ball across. They're able to do so. Ensign, Olsen coming to the middle. This one was Smeldon out of play. Well, River got up early in set number 2. Eventually led 4-0. Hillsboro-Central Valley would tie it at 6. Kaloran into the back. Ensign. Here comes Kittleson, back row attack. Richmond is there. Kaloran set outside. Sophia Satcham, back right corner. This one with Gallagher able to help it over, and then a free ball over by Smeldon on the third. Maple River tight, tipped across by Richards. Olsen able to spring it across on the second. Here comes a tip on the way by Stella Satcham, now by Richards with an attack. Coming to the middle, Smeldon pushes this one across. Sophia Satcham is there on the cover. Free ball attempt on the third by Richards. Kittleson to Gallagher, right-handed swing for the kill. One of the longer volleys of the night goes to the visiting Burros here as they get their first point in set number 3. It is all scoring in Los Angeles here between the Vikings and the Rams, 14 apiece. With about 10 minutes left to play in the first half in Thursday night football in the National Football League. Raiders back set, right-handed swing. This one will go out of play by Sophia Satcham, and it's 2-all. Speaking of high scoring, we've had it here as well. We've got a little extras in both the first and the second. Set number 1 went to Maple River, 28-26. Set number 2 went to the Burros, 26-24. Service by Gallagher. Kaloran set middle. Here's a swing by Satcham, down for the kill. Stella's got her 7th, and the Raiders are back up by 1. Maple River will see this one and head to the service line with Sophia Satcham. Satcham across. Kittleson is there. Eventually, Ensign. This will be blocked, though, by Stella Satcham. Stella timed it perfectly, and now it's a 4-2 contest. Good job chasing after that one for the Burros with both Brill and Smeldon, but it goes short with Ensign there. Just kind of run out of room, and Satcham timed it perfectly. For the Raiders, they will go outside. Hanig, this one is going to be in for the points. Addison Hanig with her 5th kill of the match. It's now 5-2. Maple River As the Raiders here set to serve with Satcham again. Ensign back set. Here goes Smeldon down the line in for the kill. Haley Smeldon's got her 8th of the match, and the Burros are back within 2. All teams with some large region games remaining. The Burros still have Mayport, CG, and Grafton left on their schedule. That'll really determine the top 4 seeds in Region 2 as Maple River, this will eventually be a Nets, we'll see 4. Now 5-4, while on the opposite side for Maple River, all 3 of their Region 1 matchups very intriguing in Region 1 play with Fargo, Oak Grove, Richland, and Weimar-Lidgerwood. That's going to be an ace, and that one had some mustard on it as Smeldon gets her 2nd ace of the evening. Tie number 2 early on of set number 3 on the City of Hope scoreboard here. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show where we'll get to our Halstead Telephone Company connection of the game. Also our Enbridge Energy player of the contest. That and more still to come later tonight once we get to our post-game show. And a volleyball match so far that's gone 55 minutes here from Tower City. Service for Satcham. Ensign with the set. This one will get tipped across, eventually pushed, by Olsen. Then just Leah Hennig and Bria Kaloran. Just a little miscommunication here to make it 6-all. Hillsboro-Central Valley onto the service line here with Kennedy Olsen. Back right corner, that's going to be an ace. Something that's starting to glare a little bit more here in the stat column is the ace category for the Burros. That's their 5th from 4 different players. Maple River so far with a goose egg in that category. Kaloran to the outside. Here comes Hannick, blocked, but she will utilize the block to her advantage here for the kill. Hannick now has her 6th, and we're tied at 7. 7 up here on your live events.com as B set. Right-handed corner, Gallagher, good pass outside. Here goes Hattlestead for the kill. Hattlestead's got her 5th of the evening. It's now 8-7. Burros lead it by a point here in set number 3 as they will continue to serve with Brill. Kaloran trying to get that one over and timing that one up perfectly here for HCV, and the Burros will be coming to the middle, as that one will be with Hattlestead for the block to make it now 9-7. Serve here by Brill continues. Hannig to Kaloran. Bree with a little soft changeup there on the hitting error. It's now 10-7. The Burros riding that momentum after coming back in the second here into the third as HCV with Brill to the service line. Burr with the running jump serve here. Maple River with B set. Here comes Hannig for the kill. That's Aaliyah, her 3rd for the sophomore at 5'11". And Maple River will head back to the service line here, trailing it by 2 on the City of Hope scoreboard. Addison Hannig, the elder sister, to the service line. Inside back set. Here's a swing through the block for the kill for Hattlestead. Burros back up by 3 here this evening. Service with Kittleson. Kittleson on to serve. Richmond into the back. Kaloran able to help it out. Then Hannig pushes it across. HCV set middle. Here's a right-handed thunderous swing by Smeldon. Her 9th of the match. And the Burros lead it by 4. This is their largest lead here of the, not just the set, but of the match here tonight against Maple River. As Kittleson with the serve, Richmond. Good pass on the way. Sophia Satcham off the shoulder of Gallagher. And eventually the point comes down to Maple River here at 12-9. So 12-9 Raiders here on your liveevent.com. Trailing it by 3 against the Burros. As the Burros, a little miscommunication. They get it across, though, by Smeldon. It works out to their benefit. Everyone kind of said, you got to go. And Smeldon, well, she definitely went on that one. It earns the kill, now in double digits with 10. As a serve will be upcoming here with Ensign. That one goes to the back right corner. B set with the bump, and eventually Stella Satcham gets it across. Gallagher with the dig, and sign Gallagher over on the third. For the Raiders, B set coming to the middle. Stella Satcham with the kill. Satcham's got her 8th of the contest. Here's the Raiders. Will send Kaloran to the service line, trailing it here by 3 as we reach the midway point of set number 3. Kaloran on to serve. Bree with the serve, back right corner. Stella Satcham then earns the kill. As Kittleson, that one went off the noggin. 13-11, everybody just kind of paused for a moment as how Kittleson got hit with the volleyball there. You immediately thought concussion protocol anytime whether it's basketball, football, baseball, anything when a potential ball hits a head, as we saw there. Makes it 14-11. Kittleson gives a thumbs up to head coach Katie Stabler here. Gallagher onto the service line into the middle. Richmond, this one will go on the push across by Sophia Satcham. Ensign set middle, right-handed swing. Richmond's there with a dinker, the swing by Smeldon. Dump by Kaloran, covered nicely by the Burrows here. Sadie Gallagher with the back row attack. Kaloran keeps alive. Richmond with a sprawling attempt over the net. Tip tight. Here goes Kaloran, set middle. Tip by Stella Satcham, covered by Gallagher. Ensign back set. Here comes Olsen off the block for the kill. Kennedy Olsen with her second kill. It's now 15-11. Burrows lead it by 4 here in set number 3. Service for Gallagher. Back left corner. Kaloran here to Stella Satcham with the left hand. For the Burrows, now right-handed swing by Gallagher. Into the back is Richmond. Set outside. Sophia Satcham blocked, and eventually the point comes down to the Burrows. Smeldon, have yourself a night. 16-11, timeout on the floor. Burrows lit by 5.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
High school volleyball here tonight, broadcasting from the Ryan Updahl broadcast booth. Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro, home auto, business, life, farm insurance, and more. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro. Call 701-436-5777. That's 701-436-5777. Broadcasting from the Ryan Updahl Farmers Union Insurance Agency broadcast booth here tonight in Tower City. 16-11. Burrows lead it by 5. Match 26 of the season here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. They'll be moving to Division A next season, or that middle division of 3 classes. Here's a attempt and a swing by Sophia Satcham after the timeout by Coach Craig Poole. He'll have 1 remaining. Pushed across by Olsen. Richmond to Bree. Set outside right-handed swing. Sophia Satcham earns the kill. Sophia's got her 7th of the contest. It's now 16-11. For the Raiders, they'll be in Division B, District 1, Region 1 next season. This is match number 27 of their campaign, as Olsen with an aggressive tip. Coming middle, Stella Satcham gets this one over. Ensign with the push. Richmond is there. Set outside. Hannig on top of the block. Kittleson able to keep it inside. Ensign, this one, Smeldon. No touch. They will say there was a deflection, and Smeldon will take the point. That'll be her 11th. It's now 17-12. They'll talk it over here with the head officials to see if there was a touch. As Coach Gray Poole and the Burrows do not agree with the touch, but the point regardless will go to Hillsboro-Central Valley here. As the serve will be coming with Smeldon. Smeldon on to serve. Service there here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. That'll be their 7th. And now the Raiders will be back to the service line here with Satrum. The Burrows, Ensign. This one gets over. Kaloran set outside. Addison Hannig through the block for the kill. Hannig's got her 7th. Maple River back within 3. Maple River led early. Last lead was at 5-4, tied at 6, and eventually the Burrows have held the lead since then. Right-handed swing. This one utilizing the block to her advantage is Hattlestead. It'll be her 7th kill of the evening, and the Burrows are back up by 4. Service here for HCV with Olsen. Kennedy comes short to Hannig. Kaloran set. Here goes Hannig through the block for the kill. Addison Hannig starting to heat up. She's got her 4th kill of the set, her 8th in the match. Maple River trails it by 3. As B-set will come to the service line here with Hallie, the junior setter. Kettleson with the sprawling attempts, and Ensign pushes it across. Sophia to Hallie, to the middle to Aaliyah. We'll just use the first names. Here goes Ensign now, right-handed swing. That'll be 4, unable to get across. That's 18-16. Burrows with 2 timeouts remaining here in the set. Maple River just with 1. B-set with the serve. Gallagher is there. Burrows with Ensign. Back set, right-handed swing with Brill. No touch. Ball will go out of play, and the Maple River Raiders are back within a point. Service here for B-set. Gallagher, good pass to Ensign. Dump opportunity. Great sprawling attempt in the back by Sophia Satcham. A better placement there by Ensign for her 2nd kill of the evening, and the Burrows are back up by 2. Serve upcoming here for the Burrows, with Burrow will continue. And a free ball across. Chance for the Burrows to utilize it. Ensign to the middle. This one pushed over by Hattlestead. There is Richmond. B-set outside. Hannig, right-handed swing. Down for the kill. Her 9th. Her and Stella Satrum now with 9 kills each to lead the way for the Raiders. 19-18. Service here by Hannig. Kittleson with the pass. Burrows here set outside. Gallagher over the double block. Hannig with the dig. And eventually, Brill and Gallagher thought the other was going to take it. So Hannig is able to get a kill on top of it. It's our 4th tie of the set. The first since it was 6-all. And the Raiders to the service line here with Hannig. Hannig on the serve. Ensign here, back set, right-handed swing on top of the block, dug up by Richmond and Sophia Satcham, and then Richmond just had a tough little angle there, but good attempt and good hustle by Maple River. Hillsboro-Central Valley takes the point up by 1 here as we're nearing the waning few points of set number 3. B-set, Sophia Satcham on the attack. Now you have Kittleson back row. B-set. That's going to go to Kaloran, unable to get it across as it's 21-19. Service will continue here with Kittleson, already with 1 ace on the night for the Libero. As Kaylee on to serve. Hannig with the pass. Sophia Satcham able to help. Free ball here by Kaloran. Ensign set middle. This one tipped, and we've seen this a ton by Smeldon. Maple River just hasn't covered that tip in that spot, and the Burrows lead it by 3. Timeout on the floor here for Maple River. Back after this inside the Raider Activity Center.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Brad Richter with Nodak Insurance. For all of your insurance questions, see Trails County's agents with answers. Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 22-19 Raiders out of timeouts moving forward here. On the opposite side, the Burros, they got 2 remaining if needed, up by 3. Service here for Kittleson. Kittleson on to serve. Richmond into the back. B-set coming middle. Aaliyah Hannig on top of the block. Kittleson able to help it out. Ensign with the swing, then eventually to Gallagher for the points. A little bump there by Ensign to Gallagher. Her earns her 6th kill. And the Burros are 2 points away from taking set number 3. Kittleson into the middle with Richmond. B-set. The outside, and Sophia Satrom back left corner. Kittleson is there. Ensign, this one comes to the middle with Ensign off the ribbon. Richmond with the dig, set outside Sophia Satrom. Kittleson there again. Ensign, middle, and this one will be eventually the tip by Smelman. She's tipped it right now. She tips it left. It's 24-19. Burros. 5 consecutive points here. Kittleson at the service line. Maple River with Sophia Satcham over on the third. Ensign and then trying to push it across quickly. It's now 24-20. Maple River will need a couple of good serves by Richmond. Trailing it by 4. Richmond on to serve, back right corner. Brill is there. Kittleson with the push across the net. Stella Satcham tight and eventually finish this one across, but the Burros will come over the nets there by Smeldon, and the point will be awarded here to Maple River. So the Burros see that lead trimmed to 3 now. Richmond to serve. Ensign will go outside. Smeldon on the attack, no touch. And it's now 24-22, and we'll see if Coach Stabler wants a timeout. And Coach Stabler does want a timeout. We'll break with them here. Raiders back within 2 late in the third on your liveevent.com.
The telephone company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
High school volleyball here this evening from the Raider Activity Center on yourliveevent.com. Another timeout brought to you in part by Nodak Insurance Company. Agents with answers. Maple River trying to flip the script from what the Burros did to them in the second. After being up 24-17, Maple River lost the second set 26-24. Burros up by 2 here in the third. Gallagher, right-handed swing out of play, and the Burros see that lead trimmed to 1. HCV led 24-19 here in the third. Richmond on to serve. Kittleson. Here goes Ensign dump. Covered there by Sophia. Now Sophia Satcham on the attack. Kittleson is there. Ensign coming to the middle. Smeldon blocked, but eventually it'll go down for the point. Smeldon with her 14th kill off the side of the hands of Stella Satcham. And the Burros take set number 3, 25-23. Every set decided by 2 so far here tonight from Tower City on your liveevent.com.
Again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Hillsboro Schools has provided me with so many opportunities. Whether you're into sports, the arts, or any other activities, there's something for every student to get involved in, and the teachers are pretty cool. I'm Lex Ellingson, a senior at Hillsboro High School. My favorite thing at Hillsboro High School is hanging out with my teammates after school, because it's helped me grow as a person and have fun in my community. Find your favorite at Hillsboro-Central Valley Schools. This message is from Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Well, quickly, let's get to our sets recap here this evening. Maple River took the first set 28-26. The Burros took the second set 26-24 in comeback fashion, a 9-0 run. And then Hillsboro-Central Valley also took the third 25-23. That's our set recaps. Here to look at the final scores from set 1, 2, and 3 here on your liveevent.com. Service by Richmond. This will be a service error on the Raiders. That'll be their sixth of the match. And the Burros take a 1-0 lead here on your liveevent.com. As Hillsboro-Central Valley leads it by 1 as Gallagher will come to the service line here for the Burros. Gallagher into the middle. Hanig with the good pass to B-set. Here comes Stella Satcham with the left hand and pinballs around but can't get across. And Maple River will eventually take the point here at 1 apiece. As Kaloran comes to the service line, as both these teams have done really well recently when it comes to the season and just in general the totality of the year. Smeldon through the block for another kill. She's got her 15th of the evening to lead the way for the Burros. Maple River with a win here tonight would win their 12th of their last 14 matches. For the Burros, a win here tonight, they would win 7 of their last 8 matches. HCV will come on to serve. With Jelmstead into the back. This one will come with Stella Satcham through the block for the kill. Stella's got her 10th. Give Kaloran the assist, and it's now 2 up here in set number 4. Second tie early on here of the set as Maple River with the service Sophia. Smeldon make that. Gallagher is there. Set outside this with the right-handed swing with Hattlestead for the kill. She's got her 8th, and the Burros now lead at 3-2. HCV to the service line here with Kennedy Olson. Olson with the serve into the middle. Kaloran. Here comes Hanig on the attack line. Gallagher is there. Ensign to the outside and eventually blocked at the net after the swing by Brill. She'll have a second chance at this one. Hits the ribbon. Bree able to help it out. And Kaloran pushes it across. On the third, Ensign dump covered nicely by Hanig. Bree set outside. Addison Hanig with the tip covered by Kindleson. Burros coming to the middle. This one tipped again and eventually earns another point. Hattlestead has her 9th, and it's now 4-2, and the Burros have really honed in on that upper right hand at the net zone here this evening with those tips. Here comes Edison Hanig, right-handed swing for a thunderous kill. It's now 4-3 on the City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings to housing options, you can search hopend.com. Burros up by 1, service by Stella Satcham. Burros will see this one, right-handed swing, blocked eventually here by Hanig. That's Aaliyah. It'll be her 2nd here, and the Raiders are tied this puppy up. Gotta have it set if you're Maple River. Burros looking to win the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and get out of town with a road victory. Kaloran and Richards just gets it across. Set outside to Krill. Great dig by Stella Satcham. This one now with Addison Hanig. Kittleson is there. Burrows set outside. Another chance by Krill out of play. And Maple River takes the lead here at 5-4. First lead of set number 4 for the Raiders. Service upcoming as the Burrows will back set tipped. And this one will go off the ribbon, but the tip eventually does earn a point here for the Burrows with Brill. Could be a prize of what's also going on tonight in some other matches across region play, as the Burrows have tied this one up at 5 apiece. Set outside, Addison Hanig with a little power push, as this one comes down with Gallagher across the net. Good cover there by Sophia. Set outside, here goes Hanig into the net. It's now 6-5 Burrows. Northern Cass and Sargent County. Currently, it's Northern Cass up 2-1 in the fourth. Here goes Aaliyah Hanig. This will be 4, unable to get blocked. And now it's 7-5. Valley City sweeps Fargo Oak Grove this evening in non-region play. And Wymer, Lidgewood, Hatton, Northwood in a Region 1, Region 2 crossover. Warbirds earn the sweep. And Mayport CG up 2-0 against the Kindred Vikings here this evening in Mayville so far, as the Burrows will have a 7-6 lead here, as B-Set comes to the service line here for Maple River. For the Raiders, I'll see Hanig, right-handed swing, that'll miss. It's now 8-6 here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. So Burrows lead it by 2. One thing we know is it's going to be tight throughout for these two teams, almost kind of looking each other in the mirror a little bit with how they're able to go point for point. Talia Hanig, good swing, just misses right in front of the Burrow bench. It's now 9-6. Hillsboro-Central Valley and Katie Stabler just been a slow rise here under her tenure in high school volleyball. That'll be a service there. 8th of the match here for the Burrows. Last time HCV made it to state, it was just Hillsboro. 2 state titles in the year 2000, defeating Hazen. Then they beat Kenmare back in 2006. 3 state tournament appearances in 93, 2000, and 2006 for the Burrows. Again, just as Hillsboro, it's now 9-8. Trying to change that here this season for Hillsboro-Central Valley, as they feel like, just as anybody else, they got a pretty good chance here this year to make some noise in Region 2. Both the Region 1 and Region 2 should be some awfully fun and competitive volleyball once we get to that second week in November. Free ball over on the third by Olson. Maple River, this one eventually free ball again. Kittleson able to help it up. Gallagher, dump opportunity. Aaliyah Hanig pushes it right back over. Pushed again here by Olson and the Burrows. Outside Sophia Santrum. Kittleson on the dig. Now you're going to have a right-handed swing by Smeldon. There is Hanig. B set to the 10-foot line to Kaloran, back left corner. Ensign gives this one to the middle, tipped across. Kaloran able to help it out. B set, right-handed swing by Sophia Santrum for the kill. Sophia's got her 8th, and now it's a 9-9 contest. 4th tie here of the 4th. Service on the way to the back right corner. Burrows see this one with Ensign coming to the middle. Richmond is there. B set coming to the middle. Aaliyah Hanig. Kittleson able to earn the dig, but eventually tees it up to Aaliyah Hanig for her 4th kill of the evening. 10-9 Raiders out in front. As we will see Addison Hanig here at the service line. Hanig with the serve. Into the back is Brill. This one comes to the middle now, and that's in for an indentation kill by Smeldon. 16 kills for a match high for the senior middle blocker. The Burrows to the service line, knotted at 10 here with Maple River. HCV will serve into the middle. Maple River set. Here comes Aaliyah Hanig on top of the block. Inside back set on the way. This one pushed by Olsen. Richmond able to see that one. Here's Sophia Satrom. Little roll shot for the kill. She's got her 9th. A reminder, the state cross country tournament will be tomorrow in Jamestown for Class B. Then on Saturday will be Class A. You can check out our North Dakota State Class B state preview show, talking to Burros and Raiders alike, on our YouTube channel on your live events. Simply search the North Dakota State Cross Country Preview Show as Gallagher earns a kill, as it's now 11-all. We'll also have high school playoff football in both North Dakota and Minnesota on Saturday. Service on the way here for Gallagher. Addison Hannigan to the back. Kaloran is there. Now you have Satrom missing the back corner. 9-man playoff football. We'll see Hankinson at Lemoore Litchfield Marion at 1 o'clock. Then in 11A, Central Cass will host Botno at 2. Then at 1 o'clock, it'll be Kindred and Carrington. All 3 of those high school football playoff games in North Dakota on your liveevent.com. Smelding got it across. Here comes Satrom. Dug out by Gallagher. Tight. Satrom. Now to Sophia for the kill. Sophia Satrom in double digits. Now with 10 on the Minnesota side. Polk County West will tangle with Mahnomen Waban at 2 o'clock on your liveevent.com as well. Busy time of the year with prep sports. Sectionals in Minnesota with cross country into states. You get state here this weekend in cross country in North Dakota. Ensign set outside. Here comes Olsen. Kaloran outside. Sophia Satrom unable to get that one across, and the Burros take a 1-point advantage. For more information, again, simply go to our website, yourliveevent.com, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Service here for the Burros with Jelmstead. Kaloran set. Right-handed swing by Stella Satrom. HCV will see this one coming to the middle, and eventually the point will be upcoming here. Adelstead has been a nice 1-2 punch here this evening with Smeldon for Coach Stabler and HCV. Burros lead it by 2. Service on the way here for Jelmstead will continue. Richmond set outside. Richards on the right-handed swing. And now you'll get a block on the way with Stella Satrom. That'll be her 4th of the night. That goes directly into the point after the right-handed swing by Brill. 14-13 as Maple River on to serve here with Sophia Satrom. Satrom with the knuckler. That's going to be the first ace of the evening here for Maple River. Tied at 14 apiece. Service with Sophia yet again. Back right corner, and Satrom gets another quality serve at 15-14. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here. Service. This one will be in for the ace. Satrom makes it now 16-14. Couple quality looking serves here by the 8th grader. Sophia Satrom gives Maple River a 2-point lead. Sophia on to serve into the back to Brill. This one will go not a Hadelstead. Cross court Richmond on the cover. Maple River Hannig right-handed swing. There is Gallagher with the dig. Outside Brill with the tip and a good spot for the point. Leah earns her 2nd kill here. More importantly, from the Burro perspective, back to the service line with a chance to tie. Serve upcoming here for Hillsboro-Central Valley with Kennedy Olsen. Olsen just gets this across, and Kaloran was there then trying to help it out with Stella Satrom, but Stella just kind of ran out of room getting closer to the net. And now the Burros here will be back to the service line with Kennedy Olsen. Olsen on the serve, back right corner, Hannig is there. Kaloran set middle, and a swing and a kill for Stella Satrom. Good breathe the assist. Satrom with the kill. That's her 11th for Stella. It's now 17-16. Stella back to the service line. Kittleson into the middle. Burrows will see this one. Set outside, right-handed swing there by Hattlestead. Tipped across by Hanig. Burrows with a dump over by Ensign. Kaloran gives this one now to Hanig, and Aaliyah unable to get that over the net, and we're tied at 17. This one kind of feels like the first set, which finished 28-26. There were 13 ties in set number 1. Richmond, Kaloran. Brenton Richards blocked by the Burrows. The Raiders get this one across with Kaloran. This one pushed in back right corner by Hattlestead. Maple River with Addison Hanig for the kill. Hanig earns the points. That'll be her 12th, and the Raiders at 18-17. Just really haven't seen either team tonight get on a big run. Outside of the second set by Hillsboro-Central Valley, which closed 9 straight. But outside of that, it's been a lot of maybe 3-0, 4-0 runs at most from both of these teams. There's a block by Aaliyah Hanig. She's got her 3rd. Maple River leads it by 2, and another point by the Raiders. Burrows might need a timeout here from Coach Stabler. Service by B-set. This one comes to Ensign. Back set on the way. Right-handed swing, and there's a kill for Hattlestead. Burrows take the point and the serve, down by 1 on her City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. Go to hopeND.com for more information. Kittleson into the back to Richmond. Hanig, Kaloran on the attack line, and this is going to be blocked, and eventually a point comes down here for Smeldon. This is where Hillsboro-Central Valley has kind of closed out Maple River in both the second and the third, with Kittleson at the service line. 19-all. And Kittleson will have the service there. The second of the set, 9th in the match for HCV. Even though these two are non-region opponents, kind of has postseason feeling here tonight in this gym. As Smeldon tips that one across. B set outside Sophia Satrum. Kittleson there in the back, but no one able to help it out. Sophia Satrum at the point here, 21-19, and we'll get a Katie Stabler timeout on this City of Hope scoreboard. Raiders lead it by 2.
Local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Time on the floor brought to you in part by Brad Richter with Nodak Insurance. Give Brad Richter a call, and agents with answers. Again, in Hillsboro and also covering the Trail County region in Hillsboro's role. Nodak Insurance. Brad Richter timeout here tonight in the Raider Activity Center. Chase Miller with you. 21-19 Raiders lead it by 2. Timeout again by Coach Stabler. She'll have 1 remaining. Service on the way here for the Raiders with Hanig. Addison Hanig on the serve into the back. Ensign coming middle. Smeldon going to be blocked by the sophomore, Aaliyah Hanig. A large block by the Raiders. It's 22-19. Maple River trying to push one to 5. Service by Hanig. Ensign set outside. This one going to be on top of the ribbon, and Smeldon earns her 17th kill of the match. 22-20 here. Service for Hillsboro-Central Valley as the Burrows will handle it with Megan Ensign. Richmond past a B set. Aaliyah Hanig there for the dig is Brill. Outside, Gallagher gets this one across. B set able to help it out. Richmond with the bump tight, and eventually the Burrows are going to take the point with Olsen on the block. HCV back in within 1. Service for Ensign. Richmond to B set. Here comes Sophia Satcham, little tip covered. Gallagher on the second. Olsen calls everybody off on the third. Richmond Hannig helped it out to Sophia Satrom. Kittleson with a dig. Inside coming middle. Here comes a left. Make that a right-handed swing and a left-handed corner by Smeldon. And we got another timeout on the floor, this time by Coach Craig Poole. For the Burros, they've tied things up at 22 apiece late in the fourth.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Timeout on the floor. Well, coming up here, we'll either get to a set recap or we'll get to our post-match show, barring what happens. Raiders fans hoping for a set recap going to the fifth. Burrow fans hoping that we get to our player of the game, that and more. And final stats in this one. Timeout again, brought to you in part by Brad Richter, agents with answers. With Nodak Insurance, 22 all, both teams with one timeout remaining. Service on the way. Richmond B set. This one goes to Kaloran. Cross court, it pinballs around over on the Raiders side. Kaloran with another chance. There is Kittleson. Inside coming, tipped across the way. Sophia Setrum unable to handle that one. Point for Smeldon. 23-22. Good job by Ensign, and also with her with Brill to pinball that first one over, and the Burros take the lead by one. Richmond B set. Sophia Satcham pushes this one across. Ensign. Here goes Olsen tip. Richmond is there. It hits the ribbon but goes out of play. And the Burros will have a match point opportunity when we come back. Coach Craig Poole wants a timeout, his last in the fourth on the City of Hope scoreboard.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
High school volleyball here this evening, 24-22. Burrow fans across the way, a little slow clap on their feet. Trying to implore their team with a road victory here this evening in Class B volleyball. Maple River looking for a side out here and a chance to serve. Ensign with a match point opportunity, and it's a service error, the 10th for the Burros. Raiders down by one with Richmond to the service line here for Maple River. Richmond on the serve, and in the back is Brill. This will be tight for Ensign coming. Smeldon for the kill. Smeldon with her 20th kill of the night. Ensign with the assist. And Hillsboro-Central Valley and Maple River play every set to 2 points here this evening. A final again, 28-26, 26-28, 26-24, 25-23, and 25-23 here this evening. With the win for Hillsboro-Central Valley, they improved to 19-7 on the season, winners of 7 of their last 8. While for the Maple River Raiders, they dropped to 20-7 on the season. Maple River back in action on YourLiveEvent.com on Tuesday at Fargo Oak Grove with Alex Hoffman. While for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, they'll be back in action as they will square off with Midway Minto on Tuesday at home. We'll have that for you here on YourLiveEvent.com. And a match that goes 1 hour and 37 minutes here this evening inside the Raider Activity Center. Post-match show is coming up next here from the Raider Activity Center.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
As we come back here on our post-match show on our Dakota Heritage Bank player interviews, join us here, the libero, that is Kaylee Kittleson for Hillsboro-Central Valley. First things first, every set winner by 2, so you had to grind it out a little bit. After losing the first 28-26, you guys go on a 9-0 run to finish off the second. What did you kind of see from your team that catapulted you into the rest of this volleyball match?
You know, we had a lot more talk the second set, so that brings us together. And then if we have a lot more talk, we have a lot more energy, and then we use that energy and we just keep pushing ourselves.
What did you see from Miss Smeldon here tonight, down where a match high 20 kills?
Oh, wow. That's amazing. I mean, she's been grinding hard in practice. She had a foot injury, but she kept pushing through that, and she just works hard in practice every single day, and I can't thank her enough for that because it really helps the team. Haley,
you mentioned injury. Abby Anderson goes out with a little bit of an injury, but you see Brill come up. You're able to see alongside with her and Jelmstead come up. What did you kind of see from those two, maybe getting a little bit more of a run here in this volleyball match?
I mean, if we need them, they're there. They work really hard in practice along with all of us, and they're just ready to play and ready to go in whenever someone's not doing so great.
So you guys have a bunch of really quality matches coming up here. You got Midway Minto, Larimore, Grafton, and Mayport CG to close out the regular season. Biggest thing you want to kind of bottle up from this one throughout the rest of the year before you get to Grafton in that Region 2 tournament?
You know, just because we won this game doesn't mean we're going to win every single game. We have to keep working for the things that we want. We can't just expect that they're just going to be handed over to us. We just got to keep working hard and keep finishing.
Haley, how gritty was this match? Because it seemed like you guys had to, on both sides, had to really earn a lot of points tonight.
It was really gritty, I'd say. Both teams worked really hard. I mean, Stella Satchram, she hit me in the head. But, you know, you just got to come back from that. I mean, injuries happen. Got to push through it.
Okay, main thing is you're okay, because I saw Katie Stabler kind of give you a thumbs up going, are you good?
Yep, I'm good. I've had this happen to me before last year. I was out 2 games last year, but I guess I was just ready for the worst, I guess.
Well, the nice thing is you get the weekend off, so enjoy it, and best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Again, Dakota Heritage Bank post-game conversation with Miss Kittleson here from the Burrows will continue after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a world of chaos, you need superhero-level protection.
I keep telling everyone they need to get the right protection for their lifestyle. Some do. We do.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Get the right protection for your lifestyle. Go to IRIinsurance.com to get a free quote and consultation.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
As our post-game conversation continues here with the head coach for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, that is Katie Stabler on their post-game conversation, again brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Katie, you know, you lose the first one, and it's a gut-wrenching loss for whoever would have lost that first set. There was 13 ties in the first, and it was 28-26. And I know as a coach, it's got to be going through the back of your mind, let's not have a letdown here. Let's have a good start. Well, all of a sudden you found yourself in a 4-0 deficit. You never let it until it was 25-24 in the second. Yeah. You close it off on a 9-0 run. What did you see from your team with their backs to the wall there in the second set?
You know, it was great to see them go and finish and capitalize on when 16 went into that back row. They went and pushed a few more points each time and only allowed them to have 1 point or so when they had sided out, and I thought the girls did a really, really good job with that. It was great to see them fight, you know. They like to dig that hole every once in a while and just cause my heart to go a little bit, but I stay calm as much as I can. But the girls just, they don't want to lose. They want to go out and win, and so they'll fight until the end, even though if they have a lull in the middle, which I thought they did in that second set. But it was great to see them come out and gain that confidence because, you know, we got blocked a couple times by those big girls in that front row, and I thought our hitters started to come in timid. We didn't come in strong, and that turned around, and that helped us close out on that second set.
Yeah, a really nice evening as well by Haley Smeldon, obviously. Yeah. We had her down for 20 kills. She's able to get a couple of aces, a handful of blocks at the net. I mean, that's like a triple-double almost. It kind of feels like at particular times. So what did you see from Smeldon here this evening?
Yeah, you know, she's just a great leader out in that front row for us. She was getting touches in in that front row defensively for us, but I thought offensively she didn't shut down. You know, she did get blocked the first couple times up at that front, up in the front being aggressive, and then she tipped it into spots that worked. She gained her confidence, and then she went back up and was aggressive and worked around the block, which she's been working all season on. You know, you can't shut down. You've got to figure out the next thing to do, and I thought she did a really great job in that front row of controlling where she put that ball.
Let's talk about Kittleson, because Stella Satchram, all of a sudden, boom, there's a volleyball to her face, and talking with Kaylee, she goes, well, you know, I've had that happen to me once before and out for a game or two. I saw that you said, are you okay, just making sure, because I think everybody in the gym, anytime when there's a baseball, softball, football that goes towards the face, you're wondering concussion protocol immediately. Yep. But able to see her dig some very large, keep rallies going as that libero spot after that happened. Just what did you see from her performance?
No, she was phenomenal. She kept us in the game a lot of the time tonight. She had some great touches for us in the back row, front and back. I remember that one where it took her out last year. It was Enderlin. But she went back and smacked her head, and she looked at me, and I could tell that, nope, we got to pull her out. So that game we pulled her out. That one, as soon as she looked at me, she was nope. Okay, your face looks good, your eyes look good, everything looks good, you're staying in. She goes, okay, sounds good. I thought she protected herself pretty well. Yeah, she got hit in the face, but she had secured herself a little bit more. So that was great to see, and then to see her just continue to just work out there. I mean, she is sweating hard and sweating for a reason, because she kept that ball alive so much for us.
Final thing for me, Katie, I know you played a lot of 4-setters, you played a ton of 5-setters this season. This one, again, you go either way, it's 2 points every set.
Yep.
So another win that's a gritty win, that is a tight win, but these wins going to build character throughout the course of the season, and it's one that you kind of like late before you get to that's next 4 Region 2 matches. So I guess biggest thing you take away from a tough Region 1, Region 2 road contest matchup against a quality opponent that was literally down the wire every set. What's the biggest thing as a coach?
Yeah, you know, just to see that fire and that little bit of grit that the girls have on the court, I think that's huge. Last year, that was a huge focus for us, is to finish in those games, and a lot of the times we maybe didn't, and we made like silly errors, or we didn't stay disciplined in certain things, and I saw the girls do that. You know, I pulled in the court and I said, hey, we look like we're watching a little bit, you know, instead of playing out there. So show me that you guys can go play. And I thought Kennedy Olsen revved up her engine a little bit. I thought Sadie Gallagher did too. And then Kaylee just kept working back and forth. And so just those little things, those little reminders, you know, they fight so hard in all their games. A lot of our sets this year have been coming down to the wire, you know. They pull that off, which is great, but that focus that they maintain is what we've been working on, and it's what they're getting, so that's great.
Yeah, and Brill with a couple really nice performances as well coming off the bench for her. Katie, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward, and have some fun in Larimore and Halloween. Makes sense. You're going to a place that has orange and black, so best of luck moving forward.
Thank you.
That again, Katie Stabler, head coach of the Burros, will continue after this.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships.
23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge-Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley School Districts in Page and Fingal, North Dakota. If you're interested in an ag loan, real estate, consumer, commercial, or HELOC, give Dwight a call at either branch location. Reach out to Janine about investing in a certificate of deposit or save by opening a money market account. Proudly supporting the Maple River Raiders and wishing the athletes and coaches a successful year. Hometown Community Bank is an equal housing lender and member of the FDIC. As we get to a couple of the final post-game accolades here tonight from the Raider Activity Center here this evening, it's now time to get to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Go to Halstead Telephone Company's website at halsteadtel.com. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone, it's how to connect. Well, the connection was Smeldon and Hattlestead here this evening. They combined for 31 kills. Smeldon with 20, Hattlestead with 11. That connection with Megan Ensign again being the main setter. Every now and then when they got out of rotation, Kennedy Olson did a good job as well. But the Smeldon-Hattlestead connection night got the Burros over the top. Brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company. We go from there to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. We heard from her just moments ago, and Katie and Miss Kittleson. Callie did a really good job again, dig after dig, earned an ace, and at different times throughout the course of tonight, even if she didn't get an ace, she got Maple River out of set or out of rotation at particular times with the quality serves that she had. Miss Kaylee Kittleson is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. So with the win again for the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros, they improved to 19-7 on the season. Up next, a date with Midway Minto on Tuesday. While for the Raiders, they dropped to 20-7 on the season. Up next, they will play against the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers on Tuesday night. For the Burros and the Raiders, you can check out more information on the website at yourliveevent.com. Check out as well that state cross-country preview. Thank you so much for joining us here this evening. I'm Chase Miller. Enjoy the rest of your night and join us for more high school sports throughout the weekend here on yourliveevent.com.